आप देख रहे हैं फर्स्ट ट्रेड। मैं हूं दीपाली राणा
और मैं हूं मिहिर भट्ट। और आज संकेत एटलीस्ट इंडियन मार्केट्स के लिए बहुत अच्छे नहीं है और ऊपर से सेटलमेंट का दिन, एक्सपायरी का दिन, तो देखना होगा कि बाजार कोशिश क्या करता है, 8,000 के ऊपर सेटल होने की या फिर नीचे। लेकिन ये ज़रूर है कि इंटरनेशनल क्यूज जिस तरह के हैं, अगर कहीं से भी थोड़ा बहुत भी इंडियन मार्केट में ये रुझान देखने को मिलता है कि अब बायर्स लौट सकते हैं, तो एक बहुत ही तेज़ शॉर्ट कवरिंग से भरा हुआ पुल बैक संभव है मार्केट में। लेकिन इसके संकेत अभी दूर दूर तक नहीं है, सो डोंट काउंट ऑन दैट। अब करीब 40 पॉइंट नीचे इंडिकेटिव टिक्स में निफ्टी इस समय है 7998 के लेवल पर। और रुपया देखिए आज फिर से एक बार 1/4% का मूव यहाँ पर देखने को मिल रहा है 68.74 का। और ये सब मार्केट में उस दिन हो रहा है जब हमने डाउ में इनफैक्ट हाईएस्ट क्लोजिंग भी देखी है। सो ऑब्वियसली एक देयर इज़ अ क्लियर डिस्कनेक्ट ग्लोबल मार्केट्स, ग्लोबल क्यूज़ और इंडियन मार्केट्स के बीच में। और इसी के साथ आज भी बाजार पूरे दिन आई थिंक मशक्क़त करते रहेगा। लेकिन जमाल मैकलाय हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं, इस बीच उनसे बात करते हैं। मिस्टर मैकलाय, मॉर्निंग टू यू, शुक्रिया इस बातचीत में शामिल होने के लिए। नाउ यू नो आई मीन व्हाट्स योर असेसमेंट, हाउ लॉन्ग दिस स्पाइरल could continue
of the rupee?
Yeah.
Babu, again, the dollar is stronger today again, so the rupee will go down again. And I think that, see, as we all know, markets don't go in one direction forever, right? But there are lots of forces at play, correct? One is, of course, the unwinding of the multiple years of carry trade where people were borrowing dollars and investing in lots of places, particularly emerging markets. So that is unwinding. The second is, of course, all of this drama with demonetization. No, that also has an effect, right? Because basically, if there is so many rupees in the market, that means the rupee is cheap, right? So all other assets go up. Now, the second is certainly a temporary phenomenon. It will last a couple of months, I guess. The first is something that could be a little more substantive. The third force is RBI is obviously trying to keep the peace by intervening. But I guess we've talked many times before. A long time ago, I felt that 68 to 70 is actually a good level for the rupee. Now it's come there sort of with drama rather than sensibly. But my concern now is that if you look at the credibility of RBI in view of the fact that this demonetization has completely been bungled, right? Now the credibility of the central bank is always one pillar of support in everything.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, I think we have to be prepared for perhaps the rupee could even cross 70 in time. But hopefully it will steady right now because it's been falling very sharply. Everybody is in disarray. Everybody is. I mean, I'm terrified.
I was about to ask you, in fact, because there are talks of even 72.
Sir, there are talks of anything. You can talk about anything, right? I'm also talking. What do I know? Nobody knows, right? But certainly this is not a time to be carrying any risk, Now, we, for example, as you know, we advise companies how to manage risk. Now, we had developed a very good program, for the period when the rupee was steady. But just yesterday, I had to change it. We are still within our stop loss. But, you don't want to hit your stop loss because that's a terrible price.
What is your stop loss?
No, this is for a particular client. It's different for different, the stop loss is really based it's not a number in the sky. It is based on the company's portfolio, right? So, and that is confidential. I can't get into that right now. But what I'm saying is you have to see, you may hit a stop loss, but then you sit and wait, or do you sort of intervene also? Normally what you should do is you should have a program that is, because you can't, nobody can tell the market. I mean, it can turn tomorrow, right? I mean, dollar has been strengthening and strengthening. Today, U.S. is closed for Thanksgiving, and then there's a long weekend. So people globally may want to take profits, right? So the dollar index, which has gone to 101.8, may come back to, let us say, 100.5 or something like that. That would take a little pressure off the rupee, right? So I'm saying we never know, right? But broadly, I would say and to my mind, see, the reflection of the global market is not unexpected. A lot of people we have also been saying the dollar is going to go up at some point. The problem, I think, unfortunately, is reinforced by this local, what I would call bumbling, which really has, RBI must be, I mean, all the banks our banks are under a lot of stress. RBI must be under a huge amount of stress
जी
also.
जी चलिए शुक्रिया
So when you
मिस्टर मैकलाई बातचीत करने के लिए। रुपया अब और कमजोर हुआ है, 68.79 पर आ चुका है अपने 68.85 के ऑल टाइम लो से सिर्फ 6 पैसे दूर अभी रुपया ट्रेड कर रहा है। और अगले 15-20 सेशन और टर्बुलेंट भरे हो सकते हैं, कीपिंग इन माइंड कि 2 इवेंट है जिसमें फेड की बैठक और आरबीआई पॉलिसी है। तो रुपया 3 साल के निचले स्तरों पर और अपने ऑल टाइम लो से यानी 2013 के लो से सिर्फ और सिर्फ 6 पैसे दूर अभी रुपया ट्रेड कर रहा है 68.79 के लेवल्स पर। कमजोरी अभी 23 पैसे की देखी जा रही है।